In this video, we will present you the learning scenario of the activity changing costumes and turning and the composition of the entire code. The players learn how to change the sprite's costume to make an animation. They also learn how to change between different types of rotation of the sprite. Students should know already how to use the movement blocks. In these activities, students will make a meaningful sequence of blocks. The expected duration of this activity is 45 minutes. The students can work individually. The role of the teacher is to help them and to explain the more complex paths. Now, we will see the entire code for the tasks to be carried out. Open a new empty project, click on icon that looks like a white piece of paper and select Costumes. Click on Ballerina A and click on Import. Do the same with Ballerina B, Ballerina C, and Ballerina D. In Costumes tab of your sprite, you have now 4 ballerina costumes. You can rename sprite to ballerina by changing the text above the Costumes tab. Now, go back to Scripts tab and try to create a code that will start when the green flag is clicked and 15 times change every second, change the appearance of the ballerina. You will need to use next costume block. A possible solution may look in this way. Make sure our ballerina starts and finishes her dance with both legs on the floor. Start and end position are not part of her dance. Our ballerina doesn't want to be in the same position all the time, so she makes small movements every time she changes a costume. Add this movement to her dance. A possible solution may look in this way. Open a new empty project and import Avery walking costumes. Add a suitable background for Avery to walk on. Create an animation of Avery walking from left side of the stage to the right side of the stage. Try to figure out how to animate Avery in a way that her steps will look connected as in real life. A possible solution may look in this way. Open the project Find Cheese. Until now, you always wrote a program where a sprite only moved in one direction. In this task, you will have to turn the mouse in order to reach the cheese. To make her turn, you can either choose where you told her in which direction she has to look, or you can tell her to turn for a certain angle clockwise or counterclockwise. A full circle has 360 degrees, so if you want to turn in the opposite direction from where you are now, you turn for 180 degrees. If you want to turn to your left, you turn 90 degrees counterclockwise. If you want to turn to your right, you turn 90 degrees clockwise. Write a program that mouse has to follow to reach the cheese if she has to walk only on the green area. Make mouse point in the direction she is heading and move steps block. To see how the mouse moves, use wait 1 second in between the lines. Now try to write a program with turn 90 degrees. As you have seen, the mouse has turned in different directions to reach the cheese. Sometimes you don't want your sprite to turn upside down, but to just turn to the left or to the right so it doesn't walk on its head. To make sure your sprite turns like you want it to, you have to click on the appropriate icon left of your sprite. The circular arrow means that your sprite can turn in any direction, like your mouse. The bidirectional arrow means that your sprite will only turn to the left or to the right. This is what you would use for the dog not to walk on its head. The last unidirectional arrow means that the sprite will always look as it is. You could use this for the monkey. To solve the task, students can be helped with the prepared instruction. For more information, visit the project website.